What's going on, guys, and welcome to a Legend GM mode discussion where you guys are going to help shape the next Legend GM mode in NHL 17. So I've done this Legend GM mode a few times and I've learned a lot from those previous experiences, and now we're going to try to make this one perfect. So in the description of this video there is going to be a straw poll. Now you can do this on your computer, you can do this on your phone, wherever you're watching this specific video, you can go ahead and vote. You have two options. I'm going to go over both options in detail. So the first option is what you're seeing on the screen right now, which is a fantasy draft. Now I have currently only created 60 legends, that's 2 per team. That is 50 skaters and 10 goalies. I tried to even it out, but we can do a fantasy draft where I create another 20 or 30 legends, and the NHL is filled with all these crazy legends. Like, they're going to be unique ones. I want to have like Jonathan Chichu, Rick Rippin, Ilya Kovalchuk, John Scott, Alexei Sharaponov, for example, George LaRock, Alexander Dag, Todd Bertuzzi. It can seriously go on forever and ever and ever. So there's that option where we have a fantasy draft aspect where there's a ton of legends. It's kind of off the wall. It's a little bit crazy, but I think that would be a ton of fun. So in total, I want to have 80-ish legends. That's kind of my goal. As of right now, like I said, I only have 60. That is 2 legends per team. So we could go with the fantasy draft aspect where I pick a random team. We draft through however many rounds there are. I think there's 32 rounds. We draft through all of that together and we build a team. Again, that's a little bit crazy because there is like 80 legends, so it'll be a lot to take in, but I think it'll be very unique. I think it'll be a lot of fun. Or for the more serious people who want to see just a regular GM mode, we're going to pick a team. Say for example, I pick Buffalo. Now I'm not going to spoil who their legends are. You may see it in this little video, but we could just strictly do a 1 GM mode team where we have 2 legends and we do a regular GM mode playthrough. Now the other one with the fantasy draft will also be a regular playthrough as well. It'll be a little bit more extreme. It'll be a little bit more crazy. So it's up to you guys. Go ahead and vote in the description. It is a straw poll, so again, you can do it on your phone, you can do it whatever. Just go ahead and vote. 1 vote only is what everybody gets, and I'm going to leave it for a few days and then I'm going to come back and we're going to start this Legend GM. Whether it's a crazy fantasy draft or whether it's just a 2 legend per team deal, I'm down for whatever. It's honestly up to you guys. So like I said, as of right now, there is 60 players created, 50 skaters, 10 goalies. I have made everyone have franchise potential. I gave them low, medium, or high franchise. Again, everybody has franchise potential. I want to see players grow, so you may see some overalls be a little bit low. Now, what's a player that I can spoil here? Okay, so for example, for the Minnesota Wild, I gave them Pierre-Marc Bouchard. Now, I believe he's 86 overall with low franchise potential. I only gave high franchise to the elite, like the Wayne Gretzky, the Bobby Orr, the Gordie Howe, and the Mario Lemieux. So I only gave them to the elite. I think there's only 4 or 5 that have high potential. So you're going to see them obviously max out at 99 very quickly. Medium franchise, you'll see them get to anywhere from 95 to 99, and low franchise, I'm really not sure because I've never dealt with a low franchise player. So everyone has franchise potential. It's going to be interesting to see how teams deal with contracts. Obviously, these legends are going to want $10, $13 million per year, so that'll be interesting. You might be seeing some free agents. It's also fun to see where players end up. You could see, you know, Wayne Gretzky go to Calgary or something, which would be weird because he's obviously an Edmonton Oiler, or you see McDavid go to Calgary or something like that, right? I think it'd be a lot of fun. And you're going to see players in the 7th round that would usually go in like the 1st round of a regular fantasy draft. So I think it's going to be a lot of fun. I'm leaning more towards the fantasy draft, but that's just me. And if you're worried about the Japan GM mode as well, we're still going to be doing that. I'm going to rock 2 GM modes. I think it's going to be a blast. I left the overalls a little bit lower. Some players are 90, some players are 91. I think the best player is 97, and I think that's Gretzky, because I want to see room for growth. If I made everyone 95, 96, 97, 98 overall, there'd be no room for growth. I want to see what franchise potential actually means, and I want to see what what it means to these players over the course of 2 or 3 years, whether people are going to go from an 89 to a 99, or maybe they max out at a at a 92 or something. But for contracts, I made everyone on an entry-level deal for 3 years, so you're not going to see anyone go to free agency before the 3rd year. But that's pretty much it. I feel like I've covered pretty much everything. I'm not going to spoil all of the legends to you guys, but I think it'll be a blast. If you have any suggestions for legends that I should add, if we decide to go with the fantasy draft aspect, you guys can let me know in the comments. I have about 15 or 20 that are ready to go right now, but I'm definitely interested to see what you guys think. So thank you for watching. Please vote in the description down below. You guys are in complete control of this. I'm down for whatever, but no matter what, we're doing a Legend GM mode, and I can't wait. So I will see you guys very, very soon with the results. Please go vote. This should be a lot of fun.